A little spot of anxiety, a story about calming your worries. A little spot of anxiety. Hey, this book belongs to me, Miss Idler, but I wanted you to know that it's written and illustrated by Diane Alber. Hi, I am a peaceful spot, and this gray spot is an anxiety spot. And since we use Kimochis, I like to think of this as being our peaceful spot. But you might be wondering, what is an anxiety spot? He looks worried. Your anxiety spot can show up when you are feeling worried, nervous, anxious, or scared. I have some Kimochis that kind of remind me of that. This one kind of looks a little bit worried. This one might be super sensitive. Sometimes when you're hurt, you're worried. When you're shy, you might be anxious or worried. When you're sensitive or insecure, right? All those guys look worried to me. And anxiety is one of many emotions we experience every day. Other emotions are sadness, right? And anger, too. We all have these emotions inside us, but we feel the best when we are in our peaceful spot. Your anxiety spot makes you worry a lot, especially when you try new things. Remember the first time you tried to play soccer? What if I'm bad at this? Or when you had to take a test? What if I fail? Every time your anxiety spot asks you, what if? Remember, you can always answer with, I can do this. That will help change your anxiety spot to a peaceful spot, like me. It's okay to have small anxiety spots because sometimes worrying protects you. But when your worries become too big or too many, it doesn't feel very good. And it can make you miss out on things that are fun and good for you. I know right now a lot of people have anxiety about school and what's happening in our world and our communities. So that's really one of the biggest worries that I've had. So I'm happy to have this book to help me. And sometimes when your anxiety begins to grow, it can cause a tummy ache or it can make you start to sweat. And this is your body telling you you need to manage your anxiety spot quickly. Do you know there are things that you can do to keep your anxiety spot from getting too big? Like making sure you're eating healthy and getting plenty of rest. And this will give your body enough energy to help prevent your anxiety spot from showing up. Music, drawing, writing can help you express your worries through art instead of letting your anxiety spot grow. There he is again, the peaceful spot. Sometimes you end up in a situation where your anxiety spot surprises you, and it can really grow fast. And before you panic, I want to show you quickly how to shrink your anxiety spot. Okay, look at your hand. Some of you might notice that I have black on my hand. That's because you're going to do the same thing Miss I did in just a second. Now imagine you have 5 gray spots on your fingers and 1 green spot is on your palm. Just like this. And for me, because I have a Kimochi, I'm going to just pretend that's my big green spot. All right, got it? So imagine your hand just like that. And now with your pointer finger on the other hand, I want you to draw an imaginary line from one of the gray spots to the green spot on your palm and repeat after me. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. Okay, so from the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. Imagine the worry on your gray spot traveling down to the peaceful spot and becoming calm. You're going to do that with each finger. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. And now for the second part. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. Now imagine blowing the worry off of your gray spots, and now all you see is the calm green spot. Taking slow, deep breaths is a great way to calm your anxiety. And now that it's not near you anymore, it can't make you worry. Okay, so now that you've learned a way to calm your anxiety spot down, let's try it in situations where your anxiety surprised you. And the nice thing I like about this book too, Dragons, is that we've already been studying how taking nice deep breaths helps our brain. This is one more technique that we have now. Like, do you remember the first day of school? Being away from your parents or guardian can make you scared and anxious. Or meeting new people can make you worried that you won't fit in. This is a perfect time to practice your trick. Look at, what if I don't fit in? What if you don't come back? Remember your first day of school? I do. Okay, here we go. Remember, imagine on your hand. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. I can do this. I'll see you later. See, there's that peaceful spot. Or when you showed up to a party and your anxiety spot came with you. Oh, what if they don't like me? Sometimes it's hard to be around new people, but worrying only makes your anxiety spot grow. Remember, like when you're shy sometimes? Instead, let's practice our trick. Remember, here we go. Take a deep breath. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. I can do this. This party is fun. Or there are more times you can shrink your anxiety spot down, and the stronger your peaceful spot becomes. Celebrate when you are able to shrink down your anxiety spot. Use that confidence to help you in new situations when your anxiety shows up. If you need some help, just remember our little trick. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. Nice job, everybody. Okay, everybody, get out a blank piece of paper and trace your hand. You can also make your dots and make sure you keep your green peaceful one in the middle. Have fun. Okay, remember our learning targets were I can handle anxiety, I can stay calm, I have tools I can use. I can handle anxiety. I know it. I can stay calm. I know it. I have tools I can use. I know it. Remember, we always have our breath with us. We can draw, we can paint, we can take a walk in your house or in your apartment, and you can also get a drink of water. Great job today. See you next time.